What's up, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today I'm going to be talking about my first impressions on the Hekate, and basically a quick summary. And I'm going to be, as I progress forward in this journey, I'm going to share with you my updates and thoughts on this religion. I guess you could call it religion because it's more. I'll get into it. It's more of like witchcraft. I'm not super experienced with crystals, sages, and a lot of spiritual tools. I just. I'm more of a. I don't want to say I'm a Zen character because I'm just. I don't know. I guess you could label me as Zen kind of, but I'm not chill all the time. I feel intense emotions too. But anyway, so let's get into this video. All right, this book is about Cindy Brannon, and it's an introduction to Hekate's modern witchcraft. And basically what it talks about, literally in the first page, I'm not gonna say the words, but it's like a prayer to Hekate, and Hekate is a goddess, and she is like the queen of witches and the queen of modern mystic and stuff. And people worship her and like give respects to her and honor her. But I am gonna honor her too, of course, but what I'm mainly focusing on is like exploring her energy, and like I guess I'm just curious, and I'm not sure, but maybe this book found me for a reason. Like, how I found this video was so random. At first I was looking at Draconian, like the Draconian religion, and as I was researching about that, I came across this random Hekate video. There was this woman, I forgot her name, but basically she did Hekate's rituals for about 6 months, and I didn't finish the full video, but it seemed really interesting, so I found a book that gives an introduction to the religion and the community and stuff, and I'm about to get into it, and I don't know what to expect. And I forgot where I heard this from, but it's like, you know how in the movies they say like, I didn't find the book, the book found me. I don't know, that must have been in the grammar or something that I heard about. But anyways, let's get into it. Okay, so as I mentioned before, the book is mainly about Hekate and the original Hekates and witchcraft. Yeah, Hekate is a combination of modern witchcraft and modern Hekate. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And personal development work and basically growing. Kind of when I hear this, I think of like the magician tarot card by, I forgot the name, but it's a classic one. Okay, so what the beginning of Hekate also covers is, and I think this goes for all magic and religion, kind of. What this talks about in the beginning is meditative spaces and personal spaces. So basically having your own room dedicated to just meditating. Like there's nothing else in there. If you want to add tools and such, you can, but it's mainly your meditating room. And if you don't have a room, it doesn't have to be a room. It could be something such as a closet, and just anywhere that you could be alone, you know? And I used to meditate and do my shadow work and stuff on my bed, but ever since 2020, I've been falling asleep in the middle of my meditations, and I don't know why. Like, I'll just be laying down with my heart on my chest and lying down straight on my back, and I'll just fall asleep in this position. And I'll be like, crap, how did I fall asleep? But now I got myself a yoga mat, and I meditate in my closet now. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. Alright, next topic. Oh yeah, in keeping our keys as a guide. So basically the whole purpose of this book is to elevate you to unlock all of her keys. And basically her keys are like, she holds the key to life and emotions and the way we live and think. And once she trusts you to hold these keys and initiate she initiates you, then you teach newcomers and you guide other people to help elevate. And I've been thinking about that for a while, and I've never worked with deities before, so this is kind of new. And she's been, ever since work, she's been popping up in like my third eye, like almost half the day, and I didn't feel any fear or anything. It's more of like she was observing me and like kind of getting the feel of my energy field. And yeah. Alright, next topic. I'm not editing this, by the way. Well, not as much. Okay, so I already mentioned this before, but Hekate, when she calls to you, like the reference I made before, when she calls to you, it's like nothing in this universe, nothing in this world happens randomly. Like, when she calls to you, you respond, and you get curious, I suppose, and that's the phase I'm going through now. And I just finished the introduction, and so far it's pretty interesting. And so, okay, yes, I did want to talk about this. Alright, so recently I've bought, well, I bought it online, but I bought a journal, and this journal is going to be dedicated to just witchcraft and, well, specifically Hekate's witchcraft. And this got me thinking, like, I don't journal a lot. I used to kind of back then in 2019, but I've stopped recently because in my journals was a mixture of business, spirituality, my thoughts, and like YouTube ideas and stuff. And it just all became so mixed up, and I was like, I don't want to journal anymore. But then what this person in this book told me about Cindy, she mentioned, like, instead of writing in one big notebook, you can get a small notebook to carry around with you if you want to, of course, and write in it, and write in different pens too. Like, black ink could be your thoughts, and like what you think about, or the rituals you come up with on your own can be about Hekate's. And yeah, that's kind of a new discovery for me. Alright, so let's move on to the next subject. I wish I had music playing in the background right now. But I know I'm not gonna add that. Okay, so I don't know much about this, but basically what it's saying is preparing your first rituals and your daily rituals for the moon cycles. Now, I don't know much about moon cycles or astrology. Does astrology have something to do with moon cycles? No, I don't think it does. But yeah, I might do more research on that to learn more about it. I used to be into astrology when I first had my awakening, but recently I just haven't been that into it. Alright, so this talks more about your intentions and creating your focus on recording your experiences if you decide to further on move into this journey with the Hekate's, the Hekate's goddess. Alright, And so the last thing that I had on my bullet point was pretty much organizing your notebooks and keeping your experience recorded in your notebooks. Well, not in multiple notebooks, but in this one notebook that I'm about to get into. And maybe later on, if I feel comfortable, I'll share it. Maybe I'll share some pages, and other pages will be like my personal relationship to the Hekate goddess. And yeah, my thoughts on this, I don't know what's the difference between cult and religion, because I was about to call it a cult, but then I felt some people might get offended by that, and so I just called it a religion. And I guess people might still be offended by that, so I don't know. And yeah, I'm excited to get into this book and learn more and tell you about my experiences, and tell me what you think, because magic exists all around us. All we have to do is be open to it. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, and see you in the next video, which will be Saturday. Alright, y'all have a good one. Also, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and tell me how your day's been and what you think of this video. Alright.